Howdy, folks. Figure we start 10 minutes early since we already got folks in here. Might as well, you know? Turn my fan down. It's a little hot over here. That's why I got my old tank top on today. Shut that. I don't really want to turn the light on because it gets hot. Let's see. Leave it off for a little bit. What's up, everybody? How am I looking and sounding? What's up, peeps? Brand new American is here. Ground Fog is here. Crispy Critter is here. Ryan is here. Robert's here. Blake's here. Pizza's here. Sanchito's here. Pretty Fly's here. Jim's here. Galabdo 5000's here. What's up, dude? The chef is in the house. The Lord Needham. What's up, everybody? And Mr. Tactical Terry. Hello, sirs. Reef, Cheeto, Mimo, present. Doc, did you change your name? That's Drewski, right? What happened with that? We got Pizza Nick. What's up, Nick? Dissentient. What is up, dude? Horses demanding their beet pulp. Horses demanding their beet pulp. Is that something horses need? I'm not huge into horses. I grew up with them, but I've never heard of a beet pulp. Did Ratchet Man change his name to... Is that what's going on? What is going on with the names? Because most of them are the same. Okay, gotcha. Recreational RC and EDC. Hello, good sir. How are ya? Pretty Fly, we got him. What's happening, everybody? Kix is here. Our Sheer is here. The crew is in the house. What's up, everybody? Before we started the stream, I was working on the new alternate logo. I don't know what it's going to be yet, but the whole shitting like a gargoyle thing cracked me up. So I'm working on a logo with a gargoyle sitting on a toilet or squatting on a toilet. It's turning out pretty good. I'll show you in a minute. Watch City Knives having a duty day. It's a scorcher here in New Hampshire. What's the temp? What's the temp over there? Use it as an addition to grass hay. His hay is $25 a bale at the moment. Oh, okay, I see. Wow. $25 a bale. That definitely seems like a lot. I don't remember what they were when I used to go get them. That was a long time ago. Interesting. So beets, it's cheaper to put some beets in there than more hay, I guess. Merceau, hello, good sir. 97 earlier. Yeah, that's pretty hot. That's pretty fucking hot. It wasn't that hot here today. I think it got to like 85, 83, I think. Which is, for me, that's hot. I like The perfect weather for me is like 65. That's what I like. 65. Stay alive. $92. Ugh. Yeesh. What's up, Happy Haptics? I'm near the coast. I'm not right on it. I'm near it, though. It's definitely cooler here than it is if you go a little bit farther inland. Definitely. Perfect weather if you use 50. Yeah, 50 is... Actually, you know what? 50 is even better. I'd rather put on a jacket, than be wearing no sleeves. I would way rather have a jacket on. It's pretty funny. My sister's husband grew up in Colorado, and he was not in. And then when they got married, he moved here to California. They just live a few blocks away from me, which is pretty cool. And he was not used to the weather at all. He's a cold weather boy. He prefers the cold weather. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, I don't know. It was kind of weird. I wasn't really paying attention for like a couple weeks, and then I looked, and we were already at like 3,800 something. Right now we're at 3,992. So we're 8 away. The timing actually worked perfectly for the TRM giveaway. So that's kind of that's the 4,000 giveaway, Patina Turner, what's happening, my dude? Ward's here too. What's happening, man? Foothills of the Sierras. Ooh, that sounds nice. That sounds really nice. Adder, what's happening? Yeah, the TRM drawing is happening on Saturday. It's coming up. If you guys have not entered, you better do it before Saturday. Yeah, better do it up. I'm not going to take it out of the box anymore. But here it is, right here, baby. Right here. There's a brand new TRM atom in here with natural brown micarta scales, 20 CV. It's a beauty. It's an absolute beauty. You'll also be getting this titanium keychain and a TRM patch. By the way, I got a package today from Marianne at TRM. She is so freaking nice, dude. She saw my entry video where I was giving away the patch, and I had mentioned that I wasn't going to give away the O-rings she sent me because I needed some for myself too. And so she sent me another pack of O-rings and my own patch for me to keep for myself. How nice is that? Got your... Oh, nice, man. Hell yeah. That's the one with those unique scales on it, right? Fantabulous. Nice. Have you cut anything up with it yet? Take a break from the UFC to tune into the stream. Nice, man. Who's fighting right now? Who's fighting tonight? She really is, dude. She is super duper nice. You cut your thumb already? That's funny. Whoopsie daisy. Did you bleed on those nice scales? Ooh, shit, that sounds good. God damn. God damn. Yep, send it on over. Spyderco Leaf Jumper should be here Saturday. Ooh, nice. First taste of K390. You're gonna love it, man. I don't know if you have any like 15V or S90V M4, because it's right up there. It's right up there with the big boys. It seems like, at least for edge retention, there's kind of like, is it 5 main kind of top dogs? We got 15V, S90V, K390, M4, and Maximit, right? Am I forgetting one? But those seem to be kind of the top dogs. Shave some skin, okay. The wing skills are very cool. I like the darker colored hardware to match the skills. Yeah, so Dan here sent me a picture of this TRM he found on the secondary. And it's got these really interesting scales on it that I'd never seen on a TRM before or anywhere. It's kind of like there's a wing motif kind of like carved into them. It's pretty sweet. Did we ever figure out if that was a TRM exclusive thing or if that was like a aftermarket deal? MagnaCut, no, MagnaCut's, at least for edge retention, that's not really up there with those guys. Rex 121 though, yeah, that's up there. Crewwear, not really great edge retention on that. LMAX is pretty good. That's up there. Rex 121 though, actually I think might be like the very highest, but it's pretty fragile is the thing, which is why you don't really see it that much. Let me look on the old cheat sheet. Yeah, it's super duper. Its edge retention is super high, but its toughness is like very low, very low. Kruger is it's really tough, and its edge retention is, I mean, it depends obviously on the heat treat, but if it's done the same as everything else, it's kind of right around D2 as far as edge retention goes. But yeah, it's tough as fuck. What is up, Justin? Knives are me. What's up, dude? Chicago. Vanadium. What is vanadium? 20 CV. 20 CV is pretty good. It's not up like with the top dogs though. Pakistan Damascus? I don't know what that is. Not sure what that is. Aaron B just ordered us a Benza. God damn. Fucking crazy person. Which one did you say you got? I want to look it up. I want to see what it looks like. What's up, Josh? Good to see you, buddy. That's a hell of a whim. Yeah, that surely is. Pricey. That's a pricey whim. Thank you, Joseph. Appreciate that, buddy. What is Nitro V? It's a blade steel that's kind of it's a budget blade steel. You get edge retention similar to like 440C and well, no, never mind. I'm thinking of VG10. And no, it's actually, yeah, it's more similar to like 14C 28N. It's more like in that range. It's a stainless. Yes, that is correct. Those are all the same steels, just made by different foundries. Is that the right word? I think foundries is. Vanadium is what gives hardness, right? Well, carbides in the steel is what gives it edge retention. I'm just gonna Google vanadium and see what comes up. Okay, it's okay. It resists corrosion, so I think that's what gives it its the steel its corrosion-resistant properties. About choked on me popsicle. That's how I heard that in my head. Oh, about choked on my popsicle. Madagascar ebony drop point. Ooh. Let's see. Where was it from again? Electrabuzz. What's up, dude? Dragonfly 2, Warncliffe, and K390 would be a dope fit. Yeah. Yeah, that would be super good. That's not a. I mean, those two knives probably pretty much equal a Sabenza. So yeah. Got a shaman in 15V. Oh, really? Wow. Was that secondhand or did you find it on like a retailer? What's up, Todd? Good to see you, buddy. That's crazy. If you found that at a retailer, that was very, very unusual. But regardless, hell yeah, man, that's awesome. My 15V shaman is probably, well, it's hard to say now with the Sabenza, but the 15V shaman is one of my favorite work knives. Absolutely. What's up, Mark? Hello to you too. There's a Knife Joy 20 CV Manix coming. Oh yeah, I saw that. Was that the green handled one? I don't know if I've ever seen a Manix in 20 CV before. Is that why it's a special thing, or is it just the green handle? I mean, if it's $140, that's pretty sweet, you know. And I mean, Spyderco is gonna do. It's gonna be some of the best 20 CV you'll ever have. So, I mean, yeah, if it's $140, that'd be pretty sweet. If you don't have a Manix, I wouldn't buy another Manix. I wouldn't buy that Manix since I already have one. But if you're looking for a Manix, that would be a pretty good one to have for your first one. It's on knife. Okay, let's look at Aaron's Sabenza. Did you get the large or small? But there's the inlay. That looks really nice. Oh yeah. Does it have gold thumb studs? Oh yeah. Hey, it's still in stock. Anyone looking for a large Sabenza in MagnaCut? This is in stock right now at KnifeWorks. Hell yeah. That's a beauty. What are you spreading misinformation for? Thwack job. What's up, man? Dopey's here. What's up, Dopes? Dopey? How you doing? You got a 15V shaman from Knife Center. Wow. You just saw it randomly pop up on there or what? That is really weird. Maybe they had a couple trickle in. Oh yeah, I did a whole cut testing with it, and filmed it. So you could go watch it if you wanted to. It cut really good, man. I was obviously spending $600 on this. I obviously you want it to cut really well, And I wasn't sure how slicey it would be. You know, this is a kind of a hard use knife, and sometimes those kinds of builds aren't very slicey. But let me tell you, man, this thing sliced. This thing absolutely sliced. Yeah, it was unbelievably comfortable. It was very, very sharp. This magnet cut, you know, I was able to cut paper after all the testing. It's dropped back really, really quickly and nicely. Yeah, really zero complaints. Obviously, it wasn't the best utility cutter, but it wasn't horrible. You just have to raise up to get to the tip, but that's fine. If I'm doing a lot of utility cutting, I would grab a different knife. So yeah, I'm very happy. Very, very happy. You got the large, good. Good choice. Yeah, I really wasn't sure, but as soon as I opened this and put it in my hands, I thought, yes, I made the right choice. I made the right choice because the small is like really small. I'm gonna turn the light on now. Ooh, there we go. Do I have a Manix? So I'm thinking about jumping on the 20 CV for 140. Yeah, I absolutely would if I were you. That is the green handled one, right? I'm gonna look it up real quick. Where was it an exclusive at? Knife Joy? Yeah, there it is right here. I mean, I think it's kind of cool. I think the green looks pretty neat. It's kind of hard to tell on this photo, but yeah, I think that's cool. You could get kind of a cool colored ball cage lock, titanium ball cage lock from Fitanium. You could get like I don't know what would go good with the green. You get like a dark green one to go in there. That'd be neat. They have a bunch of colors on there. Oh. I got the brown micarta. I just put this. I just tied this leather lanyard on. I'm not sure if I like the knots yet, but I'll try it for a couple days and see what I think. I'm not even sure if I'm going to keep the lanyard. I really don't usually put lanyards on knives, but for some reason, this knife kind of makes me think that it needs a lanyard. I don't know. We'll see. I'll live with it for a few days. But if I decide to take it off, I do need to do something about the swinging post in there because it rattles if there's nothing in it. But I got a couple comments on fixes on how to do it, or I could just take it out completely. And another guy said, if you ask CRK, they could send you just a regular post that it's not a lanyard post to replace it with. Creighton, what's up, my dude? The lanyard, the original sucked. It was a cheap paracord one. I like leather. I did save it though. It's right here. It's paracord. I don't like that. I know I'm letting everybody down. First the slip joints, now it's the benza. Now I'm putting lanyards on. What the hell? Oh, you got one finally, Creighton. Wow. Awesome. You have satisfied your quest, your craving. Purple and green. Yeah. Yeah, that'd actually be pretty badass to do a Joker, like a Joker Mannix. That'd be pretty sick. Actually, that's probably what I would do. That's probably what I would do. Let's see. Do they have purple ones? You think for 600 that'd be a really nice lanyard? I know. I don't even know why they put that lanyard on there. I hardly ever see them with that lanyard still on it. Like when people own it, I think almost everybody takes them off. Hey Tyler, how you doing, buddy? Good to see ya. Dude, he wears leather boxers. Oh god, that would be so uncomfortable. Holy shit. They would trap the smell in there too. Ugh. Ugh. Talk about butt patina. Some butt patina. Let's look up this. Let's see if there's a purple ball cage lock. Titanium ball cage lock. Let's see. Is this... Oh, purple right there. Hell yeah. So you can get a titanium one for 45, or you can get aluminum one. Do they have purple and aluminum? No, they do not. So get out of here. Oh, they have tritium ones now too. That's kind of neat. So yeah, it looks like if you want to do the purple, you're gonna have to get the titanium one, which is better anyways. But you just have to pay up a little bit more. It's only $40. Delica scales, not Flightanium. Not Flightanium. I mean, they're really good, but I bought them, and these posts that go through the scales were too long with the new scales on it. So I fiddled with it for like an hour and a half. I ended up having to take these out to the grinder and grinding these posts down so that it would squeeze the scales together tightly. So it was a whole rigmarole. But now that I know how to fix it, it would have been easy. And I emailed Flightanium. He said some people have that issue with the Delica and some people don't. But I absolutely love the scales. And I've got a copper backspacer in there with an MXG clip. I fucking love this Delica so much. I was carrying it every single day until I got the Sebenza. Sebenza. Are you talking about the ORJs? Yeah, he said he's probably not going to come out with any more of the Jig Titanium ORJs for a while. He's gearing up for a new release. He's got a new design coming out, which I'm really, really excited about. So we're going to have another kind of cheaper, really good alternative to the Jack Wolf knives. It's going to be titanium and micarta. So good stuff. Yes, I had issue with rock scale as well. Yeah. But those were on my Mannix. Yeah, I got some rock scale, some titanium rock scale design scales for my Mannix 2. And I put them on, and this ball cage was rattly in there. Like, you could go like this, and you could hear it. Every time I grabbed it, you could hear it moving and creaking around in there. And it was just so annoying. It didn't affect the lockup. It was just rattly. I hated it. So I emailed them and said, hey, what's up with this? They said, I don't know. Take it apart and put it back together again. So I just said, all right, just give me a refund. So I don't know. I don't know what the deal was with that. Yeah, new TPK, baby. I'm stoked. I'm really stoked. Apparently, it's kind of like a Barlow kind of design. So that even makes me more excited. Yeah, I'm not sure if OG Goat has any Delica. What material are you looking for? Titanium or aluminum or micarta or what? Yeah, I can't stand rattle either. Can't stand it. Oh, speaking of the Manix, so this is the smoothest Manix I've ever felt. Look at this. That's insane, dude. And that's with almost no blade play, like very, very minimal. I can wrench it and feel a tiny bit. But this is the ceramic ball in here. Stock spring. I didn't fuck with the spring at all. And then the titanium ball cage lock. Those are the only differences. The titanium ball cage lock, for some reason, when I first installed it, it like felt kind of stiff in here for a while, which doesn't really make sense because it's not, the cage itself is not contacting the tang, it's the ball. Or maybe it was the ceramic ball that had to like wear its path into it. I don't know, something. But whatever reason it was, after it broke in, holy crap, dude! I've never had a Manix fall shut like that. Manix Monday a thing? I don't know. Is it? It should be. It should be if it's not. Whose Manixes have you been fondling? What do you mean? I should be here Monday. Can't stand waiting in the buckets. Manix or PM2 on the list. How much are they? Much more? How much more are they over there? Never minds. What's up, dude? Ordered titanium scales for your jumbo. From DNA lasering. Was it Jason that was telling us about that a while back? Let me look it up. Oh yeah. Yeah, I think he was mentioning this. Oh, I've owned two Manixes, and this is my third one. So this is the smoothest of all those. Your chat just freaked out. Yeah, I mean I can see that. When I installed the replacement ball cage on my Manix, it rubbed hard on one side of the slot. Dremel cut some room for it to slide back forward. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, that's really weird. Was it something where like it would have worked itself in over time, or like did you have to remove a bunch of material? He says he has DNA lasering on his and have no issues. They're really nice. Cool. That's good to know. Starting to collect knives. Find your channel. What do you recommend for a V? For a V? Let me know what you're trying to say right there. Oh yeah, I was gonna look at the Yeah, DNA lasering. So do they sell scales or do they just laser on existing scales? Because these are Flatanium scales. I recognize these. Okay, yeah. It looks like they probably, I don't know. Someone let me know. It looks like you probably send in your scales and they laser on for you. So if the steps so sharpish on the actuator. It should be sharpish. I mean, you want it to grab your finger. So yeah, they're supposed to be sharpish for a beginner like me. What are your main uses for a knife? Is it just like regular day-to-day kind of shit? Do you have a job where you have to cut things? Are you in an office job? Do you work outside? And then what is your budget? Yeah, that's DNA lasering, yeah. Oh, they sell them. Huh, okay. So, but do they make their own scales there, or are they buying scales from like Titanium and then lasering them and selling those? Yeah, it is a hard thing. Yeah. Usually I'll ask like, what do you do for a job? What blade shape do you like? What's your budget? And then I could kind of think of some, you know. Oh, that's where you got yours. Okay. I think they make them, not sure. Okay. Have some brown micarta slabs. I might try to use them on the Delica. Are they for CV once they came out good? That'd be fun. I've always kind of wanted to try making scales. I think it should be relatively easy. I mean, definitely couldn't do like an inset liner. That would be too hard to do. Right on, Drewski. I'll see you in a bit. But as far as like, I mean, all you have to really do is make sure you have your holes in the right spots. I mean, as long as you have your holes right, you can just cut them wide, bolt them onto, take the blade out, but then bolt them to the liners, and then you can just sand down until you hit the liner all the way around, and then you can contour them after that if you want. Main use is hunting, exploring forests. What kind of blade shape do you like? Do you like something like this? This is a Warncliffe. This is good if you're doing a lot of like utility cuts, like on a flat surface. Like say you had to cut out a circle out of cardboard, something like this. That's a Warncliffe. Do you like a drop point? Do you like, let's see, sheep's foot? Those are kind of the three main ones, or tanto, I guess. Do I even have a tanto? Or a tanto like this. Most people, for like general stuff, usually go with drop point just because it's really versatile. Unless you're like doing a lot of utility cuts on a flat surface, like for your job or something, then I would go for a Warncliffe like this. What's up, Nate? Think about the inset liners. Yeah, it would be too hard to unless you had a milling machine, but I'm assuming you don't. It'd be hard to mill out the perfect slot for the liners to sit into. Best aftermarket aluminum ties for Spyderco. I mean, Flightanium. They make really, really good stuff, except for the Delica. But these are from Flightanium. These titanium PM2 scales. I absolutely love these. I don't know if they have these flat ones in stock anymore, but they have another version, I believe. I mean, I've had great experiences with Flightanium until this. So I told myself I wasn't going to recommend them anymore, but as far as like being in stock, they're usually the most reliable. But aside from that, there's let's see, for aluminum, I would go AWT. AWT makes probably the best aluminum scales for Spyderco. Yeah, AWT. RGT makes great micarta and titanium. Experience with their brass and copper from where? From Flightanium? I haven't, but I have a friend that got some brass tenacious scales, and he loves them. Have micarta scales for a PM2 from Flightanium. They're great. Yeah. Yeah, AWT. They make what's cool about AWT is oftentimes it'll be a liner delete scale. So let me pull them up here. We'll look at let's see. We'll look at Manix skills, for example. Yeah, here we go. So see, it says linerless right here. That means there's no liner. It eliminates the liner. So the aluminum is just a little thicker to make up for that. And they changed the contouring of the handle a little bit, the profile, I mean. And it just eliminates the need for a liner, which is kind of cool. Cuts down on the weight. Makes disassembling a little easier, just one less thing to worry about. You can get them raw with no coating, or they have a lot of color options for the Cerakote. I really like their color options too, kind of like earthy kind of colors. So yeah, for aluminum, I would say AWT absolutely. Scared copper and brass would smell bad. So on my very first PM2, I bought copper scales for that from Flightanium. PM2 is a big knife. I bought copper scales for it. That bitch was heavy as fuck. So heavy. It was so heavy that when I finally switched back to when I finally decided to change to titanium, it felt like a toy in my hand compared to the brass. It was crazy. It was so weird feeling. It felt so freaking light. It didn't smell that strong, but it does get the smell on your fingers. So like if you handle the knife and then you go to like scratch your nose or something, you'll smell like a little bit of a coppery smell. So there is that. Can you use them for the lightweight model? I don't think so. I think they have to be specifically for the lightweight knives. Correct me if I'm wrong, anybody, but I'm pretty sure that is true. Joseph, got pair 3 lightweight. Oh, okay. So you put AWT scales on a lightweight pair 3. Interesting. All right. There you go. That's also true, Terry. Yeah. You can do a shipwreck patina and then put a clear coat over top of it. I mean, you could even do that without shipwrecking the copper. You could just let it patina for a couple weeks and get it kind of the colors that you like, and then put a clear coat on it. And that way it's all sealed in there. It won't patina anymore. and the smell won't bother you. Okay, there we go. There's the answer. The Para 3 Lightweight is the only lightweight model that AWT makes. There you go. And the Manix AWT reduces the weight by a third. That's actually a lot. Have a Thai watch. It weighs like 5 times less than my steel watches. Time makes a huge difference. Yeah. What Thai watch do you have? Because it's kind of like in the back of my head where I kind of want a titanium watch, but nothing super expensive at all. But I don't know. I had the thought the other day. I was like, that'd be kind of cool. That'd be kind of cool. I don't know. You know? Maybe. How badass is this Warncliffe PM2 though? I squished the this used to have my Micarta, but I put the titanium or the titanium on it. Oh yeah. Look at this beauty. And it's kind of twins with my Delica now. Where's there it is. Oh yeah. Look at these mean mamma jammas. Looks funny. Yeah. Yeah. There might be a better clear coat option that I haven't seen. The one time I've tried to put a clear coat on some shipwrecked copper, or actually it was brass. It didn't look great. It looked kind of shiny and kind of weird, but I could have been using the wrong stuff. Sin and Damasco both make dope Thai watches. Are they affordable though? So what I did it on was, it's right here, I think. I have a brass Olight i3T EOS, and the shipwrecking does work on brass too. It just doesn't create as much green. But I did it on this flashlight and then put a clear coat on it. And it doesn't look bad, but when you see it in person, you can tell that it has a clear coat on it for sure. So it's definitely not bad. But, I mean, it's hard to explain, but you can tell there's a clear coat on it. Oh, yeah, I also have this watch, too. This is my grandpa's watch that I kind of want to get fixed up. I really like this expanding band. I think that's so cool. Such a cool mechanism. It's nothing really fancy. It's a Timex quartz. It's got the date, and that's it. Nothing really fancy. I don't think it's gold or anything. But it'd be cool to wear his watch, you know. How a sin can speak to the unrivaled value. What is the price, though? Spidal band. Is that what that one's called? Spidel? Spidel? Yeah, it does really pinch your pinch your arm hairs off though. Look on the back. It says Timex M cell, assembled in Taiwan, base metal bezel, stainless steel back. That's all it says. Yeah, exactly. Yep. Oh yeah, it does say Spidel on the back right here. Spidel USA. Wow. Interesting. Yeah, I think the band is actually cooler than the actual watch. It's so cool, man. Dislike smartwatches. Go ahead. Right on, buddy. Thanks for hanging out, man. I wear a smartwatch sometimes, but I can't wear it at work because all the sparks will destroy the face. That's why I have to wear cheap watches at work, because sparks get on the face and it fucks it up. So I'll buy a cheap watch, and wear it until I can't read the time anymore, and then I just buy a new cheap one. Cool. So you had somebody clean it up for you? That's cool. That's what I'm thinking about doing with that one. I think that'd be cool. I wouldn't wear it that much, but like you said, special occasions. Granddad's pocket watch. Nice. Pocket watches are so cool, man. When I was a kid, I wanted one so bad. I think my grandpa gave me a cheapo pocket watch that I absolutely loved. Oh, you too? Yeah. Yep, same here. Spencer, compared to your Adam. Yeah, were you the one that asked that a while back in the comment section? I posted a story on my Instagram today for you. I was guessing you probably wouldn't see it, but I put a picture of the Sabenza and the Atom. But yeah, I'll do it again for you. They're pretty similar. The Sabenza is just a tad longer, but not much. Oh, it doesn't work. There we go. The Atom's going to be thinner for sure. Which is your favorite? Between these two, that's so hard. They're actually pretty similar knives, both on washers, you know. Kind of a smooth thumbstud action. I don't know, man. I couldn't tell you. I like both very, very much. This is one of my all-time favorites, though, in the collection. This thing is just fucking beautiful. Oh. Actually, the one I'm giving away, the micarta one, is smoother than this one, actually. I wish this one was that smooth. I don't know why it's not. So whoever wins that one's going to get a very nice smooth Atom. Can you swap scales on the Atom flat over to the contour? Yeah, you can mix and match any Atom scales with any other Atom. It's really cool how they pop off. I'll actually show you really quick. You don't need to take apart the whole knife. You only pop out 2 screws and you can change the scales out. It's really neat. One screw. 2 screw. Isn't that neat? Just pops off. The pivot stays right there. can see the inside of the titanium scale. So I could change this out to a micarta one if I ever want to, which would actually be kind of cool. Like if I want to go take this out and kind of harder use it, but I don't want to scratch my nice titanium scales, just pop on the beaters, pop on the beater scales. It's kind of cool, I know. They really just thought of everything, man. It's really crazy. So much detail on these knives. A ton. Like, you could just sit for like an hour and just, when you first get it, and just look and find interesting, cool things about it. You have oh, nice. You strapped the washers nice and buttery. I think that's what I need to do. I haven't taken this fully apart yet. I think that's what I'll probably do next. Yeah. Also, I have a white O-ring on there right now. Do you think it looks better with a white, or should I put a black or blue on it? I was kind of thinking white because it would keep it monochrome. But maybe I don't know, a little accent color would be nice too. Collection is taking a real turn towards the top. I think I already did, buddy. I think I already did. I know if you look at my collection, how it's changed over the past year. I started the channel a little over a year ago. It's crazy. Back then, I would have never in 1,000 years thought I would have a Hinderer or a Chris Reeve or an Adam. Washer strapping is worth it. Yeah. Yeah, I got to do that. Want to get a VC Edge interface in hand just for the... Oh, yeah. I would love to handle one of those too. Those things are just built so crazy. From what I hear, it's kind of like a mind fuck to hold that thing because it's so lightweight. It's all carbon fiber, except for a little strip of steel. And maybe the pocket clip. The pocket clip might be titanium. I don't know. But yeah. Deserve the success, dude. Oh, thanks, buddy. Oh. Freaking ants, dude. I don't know why in the last week I started getting ants in here. And I can't find where they're coming from. Got the relative and the Ronin. Sweet, man. Yeah, that relative is very, very good looking. That is a good looking knife. Absolutely. Nick H. Twang. Torn between an engraved Spartan Harsey or the Sebenza. Still might get a Harsey in the future if the right deadline comes along. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this Spartan Harsey. It doesn't really speak to me. It's I don't know. I'm not a big fan of it. M&M peanuts and ants. Yeah, but they're not in. They haven't found these yet. Do I see one? Oh, I see one in there. I got him. Is there more in there? I just opened these up before the stream. I think he just got in there. Shit, dude. Seal this baby up. Sebenza has a better fit and finish than Spartan Harsey. I actually believe that because I was watching a a video, or actually it was a factory tour. It was a Chris Reeve factory tour. And Chris Reeve was giving the tour. He was the one that was talking. He was saying that their tolerances sometimes go up to like 10,000ths of an inch. What the fuck? That's insane. I was looking at the clearance between the tang of the blade and the stop pin. If you have a Sebenza, open it up right now and put the blade to about right there. And look down from the top at the stop pin and the tang of the blade. And look at that, how close that clearance is. It is so close to touching, but it doesn't. And as you rotate the blade, it stays the exact same distance away from the stop pin. It's fucking cool, dude. It's so cool. Oh, Diddy. Richard. Let me see here. What do we got? Richard gifted 5 memberships. Wow. Thank you, Richard. Electra Buzz got one. David got one. Twang, AZ Turbo, Jesse, and Cliff all got memberships. Hell yeah, man. Thank you very much. Super nice of you. If you're a new member and don't know how it works, the perks for membership are that you get to watch a members only video. There's one that comes out every weekend. So it's a video that only the members can watch. And it's like cool, interesting stuff. And they're all on a playlist, and you can go back and watch the old ones too if you like to. We can't one up to do with his Sebenza purchase, but anyone pick up anything nice this week? Yeah, you can do that. Go ahead and one up me. That's fine. The ants won't see it back there. I know. That crossed my mind very briefly when I put it back there, but I haven't seen any up on that shelf yet, so I don't know. I'll have to move it soon. The tolerances are tighter than certain aerospace requirements. Wow. That's fucking crazy. Grimsmos are even tighter. That doesn't surprise me either. Yeah. That Grimsmo, man, he gets gnarly with it over there. I've been watching a lot of his YouTube videos. It's very interesting. And you get a members only jacket from the 80s. I wish I could give those out. That'd be awesome. Dan, you motherfucker. $5. I love you and your silly channel, even though you don't use your tools, bro. Thanks, Dan. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. Let's get the Blow Yano out for Richard's gift and Dan's gift. Shall we? Here's a thank you song to Richard and Dan. And it goes a little something like this. Thank you, guys. Got a baby Benta. Nice. Picking up extra shifts for the next month or 2 months. Yeah. Well, the good thing is, if it comes down to it, you can always sell more knives. It's kind of like the backup plan, The backup. Because if you think about it, it's like an investment, We're not buying stocks, we're buying knives. Oh, Dan, you never saw the Blowiano before. That's got to seem weird to someone that's not familiar with the Blowiano. But yeah, it's a piano that you blow into called Blowiano. And if we get some donations or memberships or anything like that, usually I'll play a song. Pizza Hopper. Yeah, I forgot there's some new folks in here that probably haven't seen the Blowiano. In the olden days, Floki used to hate the Blowiano, and every time I played it, he would run up here and jump on me. I think he's gotten used to it now, though. NFT knives? Hell yeah, dude. It's like an investment, but it's not. Yeah. I mean, you do usually lose a little bit of money on most stuff. Oh, you got one of those. Nice. Like it way more than you thought. What's how's the geometry on that baby? Is it like thin blade stock and a thin grind on it? Is it slicey, or is it more like heavy duty? Yes, I will also play the happy birthday song for any birthdays. That is very true. I do know the happy birthday song. Right on, Jim. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. Hope to see you next time. Did anyone get the River's Edge Cutlery 10V Pro 3? I did not, because I'm broke. But man, after missing out on these last couple Pair 3 exclusives, what was the one before this? It was it had a scorpion on the blade. I really wanted one of those. I forget which one it was, what exclusive, but I would like a Pair 3 at some point. I don't own one. And if I could afford it, I would go with the 10V Pair 3. Although it's probably too late at this point. Oh shit, I could, huh? That actually kind of sounds like a Blowiano in the song, doesn't it? It's not, but looks super impressive. Slightly improved K390. Is it really that good? Let me look at the cheat sheet. 10V 8.5. Well, according to Laren Thomas's cheat sheet, 10V has a 5 toughness, 8.5 edge retention, and a 4 for corrosion resistance. So, to put it in perspective, 15V is a 10 on edge retention, 10V is an 8.5. So it's up there. How is it compared to S90V as a 9? Yeah, so it's pretty good. Pretty freaking good. It's still not as good as Maximet or Rex 121. Where's K390? Oh yeah, it is a little bit better than K390. K390 is a 7.5, and the 10V is an 8.5. So yeah, it is a little bit better. Are those gone already? I'm sure they are. How much were they? Edge exclusives. What the fuck? Here's some titanium para 3 scales for $80 right here. It's probably not going to be in this list, huh? Man, I would love if I were to get a para 3. It would be so cool to have a Maximet one, because I don't own any Maximet. Can we go to exclusives? There's the Subvert. Oh wow, they still have some Synapses in stock. Wow. Oh, it's because they're the Ultim ones. Nobody wants these. Yeah, that's funny. There's the Leaf Tremper right there. Yeah, that's cool. It's kind of like a little bit of a tweaked out Delica. A little bit of a broader blade. Wow, look at that Malibu. Damn. They still have some PM2s in the teal. 164 at the dough. Am I even sharing my screen? Yeah, I am. Good. No one wants the PP Veros? I guess not. I don't really. I would love a Synapse, but I don't really want that one. There's the new Benchmade. Looks like a bayonet. I think it looks like crap. Wow, that's kind of weird. The Woods Monkey Banana Peel. Wow. Interesting. Is this a Terzola Bark River? Wow, look at that. That's kind of neat. There's the Spartan Harsey right there. Yeah, I don't know. It just doesn't. I don't love it. I don't love the design. They do make some very, very interesting ones, though. Very intricate. All right, I don't know where it's at. I'm not going to keep looking. It was on the homepage if it was available. All right, let's see. We're going to wrap it up here in a minute. Let's see. The Rio. Shot by Brand. The Shootout. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. It's got to be gone. Man, the Shootout. I like that knife. I like the knife except for the plastic handle. It's got a good slicey blade. I like everything about it, man, except the plastic. If they had an aluminum one of these, I would buy it. Seriously. The Para 3 with the Scorpion was $194. What exclusive was that at? Where was that at? You should get some of the Boker swords and do cut testing with it. Ninja Doody. That'd actually be really fun. I've always wanted like a battle ready, like sharpened sword. I've never had one. Are there any other knives that you like in the Sebenza price range? Hinderers. I like a few Hinderers. What else? An Oz Machine Roosevelt. I would love one of those. Koenig Arius. Those are kind of the main ones that I want, at least. Who was that? Oh, is that Raver's Edge Cutlery also with the Scorpion one? Huh. White Man Knives has the Boker swords. Carbon steel for $100. Really? It's that cheap? Hold on here. Hold on here. Swords have never even crossed my mind to have on the channel until right now. It's a katana? Ooh. Carbon steel plain edge. The blade length is 21 inches. Blackwood handle, manufactured in Asia. Oh, katana? Oh. What else they got? Here's a... It's called the Leonidas. That's funny. It's a 300 guy sword. That's probably not going to be a good slicer. If I buy a sword, I want it to be like a mega slicer. I want to cut down like those bamboo mats and shit. Here's a cool kind of Vikingish sword. I like that a lot. 224. God. Should we all pitch in and get me $100 sword? Oh, here's one for 45 bucks. Are you kidding me? Is this sharp? Carbon steel plain edge. It's gotta be, right? Seriously? $45? 26-inch blade? Fuck, dude. Fuck, dude. That's pretty tempting. Yep, surely is. That'd be fun to do one of these days. One of these days I'll do that. But man, I didn't know they had these cheap-ass swords. Here's a knight's sword, too. Damn. I send you a katana. That'd be cool, man. That'd be really cool. Slip joints are old news. On to swords. If it's not sharp, it can be sharpened. Yeah, that's true. That is true. That's something you'd probably have to do on like a belt sander, probably, right? I guess you could do it on a stone, but that would take forever. Got a dope ass katana from a legit Japanese blacksmith. Really? Have you cut things with it? I saw this video on Instagram of a guy cutting a bullet in half with a katana. Like a guy fired a rifle, past him, right next to him. He drew the katana and fucking sliced the bullet. I don't think that really takes skill. It's more of like probably a trial and error thing. Just do it 100 times or whatever, however long it takes you to actually hit the bullet. Because he's not seeing the bullet in the air and swinging like a baseball. There's no fucking way. It's going way too fast. So it's not. I guess it's not that impressive, really. I think anyone can do that. But I just didn't know. I thought it would break the sword. I guess is what was surprising to me. Right on, buddy. We're gonna wrap this up here. Also, thanks for hanging out, man. Congrats on your Sabenza. We will be Benza Bros soon. Benza Bros. Oh, you've seen that too? Yeah. 1,000 times to get one hit. Yeah, probably. Let me see if I can pull it up really quick. Let's see. Cut bullet with sword. That should be the first one to pop up. Yep. Second one. He's this like uber ripped black guy too. He is like unbelievably ripped. Look at this guy. You can barely see it. There's another video where you can see it clearer. Let me see. Let me find it. Is it this one? Maybe. So this guy's like a modern ninja, I guess. Modern day ninja. Oh, it's a BB bullet. That's not legit. And he's closing his eyes. It's like, yeah, dude. Yeah. Got another GE Senior Side CD. Not a specific one. I'm kind of just not even looking at knives at all right now because I know I can't buy any. I'm broke, so there is a new release coming though. It's a spear point. It's a single bladed spear point. I think it's like a number 75 or something. It looks really sick. But you know, we all know there's no way I'm scoring one brand new or anybody scoring one brand new, so it's almost not even worth trying. Are there any GEC knives budget? No, not really. But they're not that expensive. Like I think my 78 new is like 120 or something like that. Maybe a little more for this double bladed one, possibly. But they're not that much. If you're looking at wanting like a sweet slip joint though, I would go for I mean, I guess it depends on your kind of style, what you like. But this is a badass slip joint. This is actually a lockback, but it's a case copper lock. Look at how wicked this thing is. Look at that thing. How sick is that? It's just classy, dude. Really nice Warncliffe. It's a lockback, but you still get a nice snap. Were you here the whole time, or did you sense that I was talking about a copper lock? Because I literally haven't talked about slip joints this entire time until right now. That's funny. TBK, DLT, knife shift free, all drop, but they're hard to get one. Yeah. I've only ever tried on TPK. I've only tried twice. But I mean, every time I was there right as the timer hit 0, I pushed checkout. I used PayPal because it's faster checkout, and I couldn't even push pay before it kicked me out and said they're gone. He did just hop on. That's hilarious. I literally just started talking about this right when you came on. Looking at the Ronin in Rosewood and Damascus. Anyone have one? The Ronin, what is that? I'm not sure what that is. Traditional knife senses. That's funny. Yeah, I love this thing, man. This is badass. This is the only lockback I've ever tried with like that much of a snap. Oh, actually, speaking of slip joints, we should show off, or I should show off these Boker slip joints. Colin sent me a few of these Bokers, and I always knew that Boker made slip joints, but I had never tried one. And after trying these, man, I really want one. So we have 1, 2, and then the other one's in the other case. Look at this thing. This is called the Club. It's got micarta covers. This would focus. There we go. Micarta covers. Look at that. Isn't that nice? Look at that fat spear, baby. I like the tree shield. It's got a real nice feeling walk and talk. Look at that thing. And then there's this one. This is a lockback. We got micarta scales. Focus. Focus. Pretty nice. Copper pins. Pretty thin drop point. This one's got a little bit of snap, but not like the copper lock. But it is nice. I really like the micarta. It's full thickness micarta scales, so no liners. And then lastly, this one wasn't even in the unboxing because I didn't even know it was hiding back in here, is this guy. This time we got brass bolster and liners with micarta. That one's got a real stiff. Wow, yeah. Really nice. Check out that baby. They're just quality, man. I didn't know that Boker was making this kind of quality traditionals. I like both of these best. Aren't those nice? So I'll probably pick up one of these eventually. They're not cheap. I think this one's around $100, maybe a little over. This one looks like it's 01 tool steel. This one is actually N690. Interesting. And then this one, the lockback, is N690 also. So, yeah, we got some stainlesses, which, I kind of wish it was a non-stainless, but that's fine. This one here, the club, that one will patina. That's a tool steel. While I have the case open, look at this. Look at this weirdo. This is the Spyderco mag lock, and it uses a rare earth magnet for the lockup. Look at that thing. Isn't that a funky little knife? So there's a magnet right in the stop. It's not really a pin, but it's a stop shelf right there. So it's not much of a lockup. It's just barely enough so it won't shake down. But you can kind of use it like a double detent knife, where you can flick it open and then like kind of just shove it shut. But it's not as snappy as a double detent knife. It kind of sucks, to be honest. This is an old one, and it makes sense why they don't make it anymore. It's just kind of a cool collector's piece. It also says rare earth down there instead of just earth. Just kind of a cool little detail. I like it too. This is this is an awesome collector knife. It's got a good choke up spot. I mean, it's functional too, but a little more belly than I would usually like for an EDC knife, but it's cool. Kind of, yeah, but there's no real friction. It's kind of like, it's almost like a slip joint, but without the back spring. Like you can just flop it all the way around. If the magnet was a lot stronger, it would work and it'd be really cool. Maybe it used to be stronger. I mean, this is old. Do rare earth magnets lose their magnetism over time? The Boca Barlow Bog Oak is about 150. That's is that this one right here? Is that this one? 150. What about the club? I think this club is my favorite. It doesn't come with this opening notch though. Whoever's this was before Colin put that in himself. But that's easy enough to do with a Dremel tool. Rare earth is a type of magnet. A rare earth magnet. They do, but it's longer than your lifetime. Oh, okay. Well, I guess it was always that weak then. All right, let's wrap this bitch up. Did I put that one? No. That one goes in there. Oh, do you guys want to see a Devo prototype? These will all be in a video soon, so I'm kind of spoiling it, but I'll show you real quick. It's going to be a slip joint, modern traditional, and it's called the Barley. It's going to be an Urban EDC Supply exclusive. Focus up there, little guy. Come on now. Come on, little partner. Can you do it? Can you focus, please? He needs no distractions. No distractions. Come on now. Anyways. Check it out. Kind of a sheep's footy blade. Or a Warncliffe. I'd call it a sheep's foot, probably. Long pull. Choke up area. Hollow grind. Pretty snappy. Actually, yeah, that's pretty stiff from the half spot to the full open. Yeah. Now, the only downside on this guy is the price. Even Colin, when he told me, was like, yeah, it sucks, man. I wish we could have made it cheaper. But because it's an Urban EDC Supply exclusive, I guess their hands were kind of tied. But this is going to be 300 bones. So this is as much of it as a Jack Wolf knife. So that sucks. I'm not going to buy one. That's too much for this. But it's really cool. Maybe, hopefully they'll bring the price down. Maybe. Yep. Who knows? They could, it could change too. It's just a prototype. So, but that's what he said. That's what it was looking like. 300 is too much, and Devo agrees. Yeah. He said, yeah, it's too much. I wish we could make it cheaper, but just, I guess, how it worked out with it being a Urban EDC Supply exclusive, you know. I mean, you guys know Urban EDC Supply is like, I don't know. I'm not a big fan. I do like some of their knives that they come out with. I like the F5.5, but they strike me as kind of like the hipsters of the EDC world. You guys know what I mean? Like, they charge way too much for their designs, for their exclusives, and just for everything. They charge too much for everything. They pay YouTubers to do ads on their channels, which I hate. I don't like when retailers pay YouTubers to talk about them. You know, it just seems kind of not genuine. That's another reason I don't like NAF Sale, because they pay YouTubers to do ads for them, to talk about them and say how amazing they are. You know, they pay YouTubers to tell you how amazing they are. What's the blade material? I'm not sure. It doesn't say anywhere on there. I don't know. I think it might be like S90V or something, which would be nice, but still. 300 bones ain't worth it. It's going to hurt them having to charge that much. I think so too. I honestly don't think many people are going to buy that. When you can have a Jack Wolf, you know, with like an inlay, and I mean, inlay is really the only huge difference you get. The handle's kind of plain. He said there is going to be a Sagaiha version, which is cool. They're transparent. I think it's fine to advertise, but not to the point of making them say things they don't know or feel. Well, that's the thing. They're paying YouTubers to say that they're the best place to buy and sell knives. That's not true. It's not true. It's not the best place to buy and sell knives. So that's why I have a problem with it. If they were paying YouTubers to just say, hey, there's this place that you can go buy and sell knives. It exists. Here it is. I still don't like it, but that's a little bit more okay in my book. But they're saying it's the best place to buy and sell knives. It's amazing. I don't know. It just rubs me the wrong way. All right, folkaroonies. Let's wrap this thing up. So we're still going to do our Friday morning stream as usual, obviously. And then Saturday morning. And then Saturday night, when we usually do the Blade Cartel hangout, it is actually going to be the giveaway drawing. Might have Jason and a couple people on, but we'll see. And remember, you don't have to be there for the full stream, but you do have to be there while I draw to win. And I'm going to be drawing at exactly 6:30 Pacific, 6:30 p.m. Pacific on Saturday. So if you're working or something, or you just don't want to hang out for the whole thing, just make sure you're there at 6:30 because that's when I'm going to be doing the drawing. I love you guys. Thanks for hanging out. Fun times. Have a kick-ass Friday. And I'll see you Saturday morning.